Donald Trump during this campaign has called Mexicans rapists and criminals. He's called women slobs, pigs, dogs, disgusting. I don't like saying that in front of my wife and my mother.
He says ours is an insult-driven campaign. Did you all just hear that? Ours is an insult-driven campaign. I mean, to be honest with you, if Donald Trump had said all the things that you said he said in the way you said he said them, he still wouldn't have a fraction of the insults that Hillary Clinton leveled when she said that half of our supporters were a basket of deplorables.
Mike Pence and Tim Kaine trading blows on each other's insult-driven campaigns. So which side is worse? Fox News contributor Joe Trippi and founder of High Noon Strategies and Washington Examiner contributor Lisa Booth are here to weigh in on this. So that was pretty clever of Mike Pence, because I thought, how is he going to defend that? Because Donald Trump has said some things that were listed out, that Tim Kaine listed out, and that was extremely clever, saying Hillary Clinton had offended way more people than Donald Trump had. Joe?
And it's going to get worse. I mean, I just think, look, the two of them trading those barbs last night, the next 35 days, it's going to be a lot more of the same. And so you get into, well, who's worse and who's got the best attacks. I don't think it matters. It's that the whole race has become so negative that supporters of Trump are going to believe it was the Clinton campaign that's the most negative and had made the worst attacks. And the Clinton campaign supporters are going to believe that about Trump and Pence. But it's only going to go downhill from here, in my own view.
Lisa, is it all about preparation? Because Mike Pence knew he was going to get some of these comments, and people thought, how is he going to respond? And that was pretty clever.
Well, and you could tell that he put a lot of preparation in. I think Governor Pence had a near-perfect performance last night. He did everything he needed to do. He defended Donald Trump well, but he also, more importantly, laid out the indictment of Hillary Clinton and Senator Kaine. But he did so in a way where he looked like the adult in the room, because when Senator Kaine kept trying to interject and to get in there with some of these personal attacks, he just looked sort of petty. And Governor Pence was able to control the dynamic of the conversation, was able to kind of, hit back and swat away those attacks, while still not coming across as condescending or rude or mean or belittling.
There's an art to it, right?
Well, and I think the most important thing he did last night was when he talked about the sense that he was a governor from Indiana, that Donald Trump is a business guy. They're the outsiders. And Hillary Clinton and Senator Kaine are the insiders, or the politicians, referring to him to Senator Kaine, Senator, numerous times, and painting that picture of we're the outsiders, we're the change agents, they're part of the establishment, they're part of the problem.
But the other thing he didn't do, I think the thing that made this debate so different from the Pence-Trump side of things was he didn't take any of the bait, and he didn't defend everything. He let a lot of things just go by and ignore them, and then jump in and make his point. Something that you'd like to think that Donald Trump might learn from that performance. Because I think it served them a lot better than the Trump.
Why is that? Is it because of his faith? Because I know I've interviewed him before, and he's really hesitant. He doesn't talk badly about people. He might say, I don't agree with their record, which is what he was doing last night, basically, and defending Donald Trump. But he wasn't on the attack mode.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, that and the fact that he was a radio talk show host. So I think I think a lot of his background just helped prepare him. I think Kaine was over-prepared and sort of overloaded.
And not himself. And I think that's the point here, is because Governor Pence didn't try to be anyone that he's not. He's not an attack dog. He's not a super aggressive guy. And Senator Kaine isn't as well. And the problem for Senator Kaine is he was trying to play a role and be an attack dog, and that was out of character. And it showed last night, because he ended up looking silly. He ended up sort of looking like a petulant child as opposed to a vice presidential candidate.
There are Democrats who would make that claim about the Republican nominee.
But they would be wrong.
So no, I mean, this is you're going to get this both sides doing this.
They want people to be genuine. All right, Joe, Lisa, thanks for being with us this morning.